today I have for you a day to night makeup look, or looks I should say. I just want to do something really fun and take on this challenge that is to do a look and then kind of like add to it and transform into something completely different. And I'm going to be using only one palette for my eyes today, and that would be the Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made palette, which is an oldie but a goodie. And if you have that palette, you know how beautiful and good the pigmentation and all the shades, they're beautiful shades. So if you have that palette, grab that baby and do this makeup looks with me. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So now if you want to see my take on this date and night makeup looks, then just keep watching. So I've already went ahead and did my foundation, my concealer, I set everything, I filled in my brows, and I prepped my eyes as well. So I will be listing all the products that I use down below in my description box so we can cut to the chase and jump into the fun stuff. As I mentioned before, I've already prepped my eyes and set everything and it's all good to go. So I'm going to start by applying this shade right here. It's called Sherbert. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's just a very pretty like peachy tone shade, and that would be my transition shade. So I'm just going to be focusing this on my crease, and I'm just going to use my Morphe M441, and I'm just going to go back and forth and blend nice and easy. So I'm just going to use a clean fluffy brush and just really go back and forth on my crease just to make sure there's no harsh lines. Okay, so now I'm going to be applying this shade right here, which is called Pink Champagne. And first I'm just going to go in and apply it with my finger. The reason why I'm doing this first is because I want you to see the difference. If you want something very, very subtle, you can leave it like this, and it's just a beautiful, like, little shimmery eye look, and it's done. You can put mascara on and call it a day. But then also, I'm going to be wetting my brush and packing this color on my eyelids, which is personally what I would probably do. But I just wanted to show you a few options. I'm going to go in with a flat packing brush like this, and I'm going to be spritzing some Fix Plus and then really packing that same color onto my lids. So now I'm going to go back with the same brush that I applied the first shade, and I'm just going to go back and forth and run this on my crease just to get rid of the harsh lines. So when I'm not wearing lashes, this is my combo that never fails me. It's my favorite combo for mascara because I have very, very little lashes and they need a lot of help. So what I like to do is I like to go in with my Lancome Cils Booster, which is just like a primer for your lashes, and it really makes your mascara grab onto every single little hair that you have. And then I do this combo right here, which is my Benefit Roller Lash and my Benefit They're Real. I do one coat of each, or sometimes I just do 2 coats of my Roller Lash, which I also absolutely love that look as well. But today I'm going to do this 3 guys right here. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to leave my lower lash line naked for now, but on my regular basis I will probably just apply a very light coat of mascara on my bottom lashes and call it a day. But because I'm going to be switching up the look, I don't want to apply mascara and then go over it with eyeshadow and all that stuff. So just for the purpose of this, I'm going to leave it as it is. So moving on to the face, I'm going to start by highlighting a little bit with my ColourPop in Wisp. So now I'm going to go in with some blush, and I'm going to be using my Milani Luminoso, which is also one of my favorite blushes of all time. So now I'm going to pick up this shade right here, which is called Treasure. And I'm going to get a very precise little brush like this, and I'm going to highlight my inner corners just a little bit. I do something very peachy and light and, you know, fresh and pretty. So I'm going to go in with this guy right here. And this is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. And this is in the shade Buenos Aires. And I'm going to top it off with this Sigma. This is their Lip Vex. And this is in the shade Get Ready. So it's a very sparkly, you know, shimmery, peachy gloss. So I'm going to combine these two right here. So this is a day look, and it's really just like quick and easy, a no-brainer, but you still look nice and fresh and put together. So now we're gonna jump and transform this into the nighttime look. And I've already removed my lips, and I'm gonna start by doing a little bit of contouring. I didn't want to do contour for the daytime because even though you could, and I do contour every time and bronzer and all that stuff, but I wanted to really do like a very quick and easy and fresh kind of look for today. So now I'm gonna do a little bit more of a heavier makeup and heavier contour per se. I don't like the word heavy, but you know what I mean. A little bit more dramatic, if you will. So I'm gonna go in. So now I'm gonna go in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And I'm gonna use this shade right here. So our highlight is up here, and our blush it's over here, and here it's a pimple, and let's look past that. So my contour is gonna go right here. So like from the top of my ear, kind of like right here in this area. Then I'm going to pick up this banana shade right here, and I'm going to highlight my under eyes and the center of my face as well. So now I'm going to be intensifying the highlight, and on top of the highlight that we already have going on, I'm going to go in with my Mary Luminizer, which is one of my all-time favorite highlighters. It's so good.
Come through, Mary Lou.
So now I'm gonna keep things like pretty warm, but I'm just gonna go in deep in all these shades a little bit more and define my eyes and bring a little bit more of drama to my eyes. So I'm going to start by applying this shade right here. It's called Hot Chocolate, which is also one of my favorite shades on this palette. It's just such a deep, rich, nice, warm chocolate shade. So it's beautiful. And really define my crease in my outer V. I'm gonna go back with that first brush that we used to deposit the first shade, and I'm just gonna run through the crease just to like soften the lines a little bit, but no additional product. Adding on top of everything that we got going on already, I'm going to add this shade right here. It's called Hot and Cold, and it's just like a more like a bronzier kind of shimmery shade. So can you see the difference? This one is just a little bit like more bronzy and warmer than this one. So that worked out pretty well. I didn't even have to wet my brush at all. I just really pack it onto that eyelid space. So now I'm gonna add a very, very thin line very close to my lashes. And I'm gonna be using my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. So after I tightlined my eyes, all I did was apply some falsies. And today I used the Ardell Wispies, which are one of my favorites. You don't have to apply false lashes, but in my case, once I do a little line, it doesn't matter if it's a little, if it's a big, if I do like a liner, my lashes just disappear. So you can just like give yourself another coat of mascara or something, or just like curl your lashes one more time, just to like plump them up a little bit, but you'll be just fine. So now to completely finish off the eyes, I want to start by going kind of in the same order that we did on the eyelids. Follow that same order on the lower lash line. So I'm going to start by going with the shade right here, Sherbert, however you say it. But I'm just going to pick up a fluffy brush like this and really quickly blend that on my lower lash line. So I'm going to pick up a smaller, more precise brush like this one. And I'm going to go in with this shade right here in Hot Chocolate. And I'm going to place this on my lower lash line, but kind of stopping halfway. So I'm just going to really concentrate it on my outer corners. So now I'm going to go back with that same pencil brush and really smoke out the lower lash line. And not adding any more product, but I'm going to bring and blend this shadow that we placed right on the outer corner. I'm just gonna blend towards the inner corner and really smoke everything out. So I'm gonna run that eye pencil on my waterline as well. So since this palette doesn't have a matte black shade, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. It's called Spirit Rock. And I'm gonna dip it into this one in Hot Chocolate, just so I can set my under eye, my liner. So then I'm going to pick up the pencil brush one more time and just blend it all together. Then I'm going to reapply my inner corner highlight, and I'm going to go back with this shade right here, Treasure, in the same little brush that we used before, and I'm going to really, really intensify that inner corner highlight. Because I got falsies going on, so we have to balance it out a little bit. So I'm going to apply probably like 2 coats of mascara on the bottom lashes. So now for lips, and I want to go with something really, really bold and dark and awesome. So I'm gonna go in with this guy right here, and this is from Milani, and it's from their Metallics collection. This is in the shade Materialistic. Such a beautiful metallic dark brown. It's stunning. Alright guys, so that's it for this day tonight makeup looks, and I hope that you enjoyed it. I try to make it as simple as possible, but yeah, I love how the looks turned out. I think that anybody can do this. There's no crazy technique behind it. It's just a matter of preference. I have done looks in the past using the colorful shades. This shade right here is called Isla, and it's beautiful, and it's such a beautiful green, and it goes so well with the browns on this palette. Also, this purple right here is probably the best purple I have ever worn in my life. It's such a beautiful, but like extremely pigmented purple, so it really is out there. So you can definitely switch up these colors. This color right here, the more golden one, Self-Made, it's amazing. You can certainly wear this with the same eye look, And instead of the pink champagne, you can go for the self-made if you want a more golden eye. It's going to look beautiful as well. If you have this palette and if you want to be a little bit more adventurous and use those pops of colors, I can put pictures right here for you of the looks that I did before using them. They really are absolutely beautiful. This whole palette, it's super pigmented. My friend requested this video, and when she told me about it, I was like, wow, I forgot I have that palette, because that's what happens when you have too much makeup like me. So I was like, yeah, I would love to do a look with that, because I think it's a great palette, and you know, the hype is all gone, but it's still worth talk about this palette. Anyway, I'm just rambling. If you ever recreate these looks, please tag me, tweet me, whatever, snap me, it doesn't matter. I would love to see your take on these looks. Nothing makes me happier than to see what you take from what I show here and then make it your own. It really, really, truly makes me happy. And as always, if you like this video, if you found it helpful, and if you learned something new, please give me a thumbs up, because it really, really helps my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.